It's that time of the year again where you are the celebrity for the country. So let us begin, Nitesh. My first question is, up to what amount of income do I have to pay zero taxes? Now, this is different for different people. So let's start with the first category of people, salaried people. What is that number below which I have to pay nothing to the government?
So thanks, Sharan. Thanks once again for having me. So now, when it comes to salary, up till now, as per Income Tax Act 1961, as we are meeting now, Sharan, lot has changed. We are right now in Income Tax Act 2025. That is applicable from 1st April 26. Many people are aware that if you are a salaried, you don't pay tax up to 12,75,000. But if you plan well, after Income Tax Act 2025, you will not pay tax up to 15,75,000.
15,75,000.
15,75,000.
Zero tax.
Zero tax on
How?
your salary.
How?
Now, though there is no change in slab, Sharan, but I'll give you an example and then I'll explain that why and how it is possible.
Okay.
Let's say someone's gross salary is 15,75,000. EPF is, I think, all the companies provides. He'll contribute 12% in the EPF. That would be 94,500. So that would be considered as deduction. This is employer's contribution, Sharan, and many people are not aware that under the new regime also, whatever your employer contributes will not form part of your taxable salary. And that's why 94,500, which is 12% of your salary, would not form part of your taxes.
12% of 15,75,000 is more than
No,
90,000.
but this will only on 12% of basic. So,
Okay.
assuming that किसी का salary अगर 15 lakh है, so half of that would be basic salary. So 12% of basic, and let's say basic salary is 7,87,000, which is 1575 ka half.
Okay.
On that, if you do 12%, that would be 94,500 to be precise.
Okay.
Second thing, which is allowed under new regime, and we are only talking about the new regime as of now, okay? NPS. If your employer has a NPS provision, you can invest up to 14% of your basic, Sharan, and that brings to 1,10,250 of deduction for NPS.
Okay.
That's your second big thing. The third thing, which has introduced in this Income Tax Act 2025, is food coupon allowance. You spend on your Swiggy, your Zomato, your Big Basket, all this you can claim if you have a food allowance from your office. That's a meal coupon, food allowance, that's what it called. And from this year, that amount is 1,05,600
In a year.
in a year.
I can spend up to 1,06,500 rupees on Swiggy Zomato and pay zero tax on it.
Perfect.
Wow. So if an employer gives me this option, then I have to pay zero tax on all my late night Swiggy Zomato orders.
True.
Wow. This is interesting. This is the first time it's happening.
This is first time it's happening. Up till now, it was only 24,000 and only it was there in the old regime. But this year onwards, it's in the new regime.
Wow.
So we have told many employer to include this because this is something like you are getting for free and anyway you are spending on that. So that
I should also include this. I have around 200 people. Most of them are Gen Zs. So they will
love it.
They will love it.
They will love it.
Yeah.
So that's 1,05,600, Sharan. Now, 75,000 standard deduction is anyway allowed. If you include all these things, your deduction and exemption is 3,85,000, which brings your salary to 11,89,000, which means it's less than 12 lakh. So you pay zero tax. Just three things, Sharan. Your standard deduction you anyway get. You don't need to do any efforts for that. You contribute 12% from your basic salary, which anyway you need to save for your retirement and all.
To Provident Fund.
NPS. Okay. And this is the killer, which is 1,05,600. And I think everyone gonna use that.
100%.
Everyone 15, 20 lakh of salary, right?
Yeah.
So if
I
you
think
have,
they're all spending at least 20,000 rupees a month on Swiggy,
So-
Zomato. Even Blinkit, all of that is
of
included.
course, this is
Blinkit's up to everything.
right.
Oh, wow.
So this is the Pluxy card and your Sodexo card and all that we typically see.
Interesting.
That's a food allowance, okay? That an employer can introduce. And by doing all this,
up to 15,75,000 rupees of income, I pay zero
zero
tax.
tax.
This is crazy, yeah? I didn't know this.
Glad you made it till here. If this gave you even one idea to improve your finances, send it to a friend. Helping them might just make you the smartest person in their group chat. And don't miss the full episode on Finance with Sharan. There's a lot more where this came from.